I was having a conversation with Commando about blue, and we talked about different types of tattoos and spiritual tattoos, so that they follow people around in their in their travels wherever we send them. And we also talked about, I help special needs people, but there's a certain point with some of them where criminality becomes part of their physical construction, and above us. So we don't separate these kids in projects entirely before that point, because they are useful to people like Commando if they are developed. In fact, if they have better tendencies, we tend to leave them more underdeveloped. Some of them will also help serve her in a different level or coordinate with her, depending on how they develop in the future. But this particular person has a large association with a group of people, and when he died previously, then he had sent them to me, and they were asking for guidance, and I freed them of it. And I think they misunderstood what happened. And someone needs to do the work of being this large black tattoo that looks like scorched popcorn or scorched corn, and that black corn pops and becomes ravens and crows. And I don't want to do the work of that, and that each of the corns represents a person who is responsible for that. Some of them will be permanent in this role until the final settling of accounts. Others may evade further consequences and be replaced by others. So as anything, until the very last, there's time for change. Likelihoods, are different for different people. And so anyway, when people get set in their ways, I mean, they may have an empowerment that protects them from the consequences of things if they do them within a certain context, and if they get habituated to individuals and the context of that individual's change, then they will trespass and meet consequences that they didn't meet before, because their habituation prior to that point was not stronger than the circumstance.